Welcome back to Let's Have Some Fun! Yes, everyone, as promised, it is time for Free Fun in 50. Hashtag Free Fun Roadtrips. Remember that, everyone. That's our hashtag for our Free Fun in 50. We're going to start in the state of Alabama. And everyone knows that we're going to take the states alphabetically. So Alabama is first. Get out your planner or notebook and get the family together. And you want to decide if you want to go to a wildlife refuge, a historic trip to your, maybe check out some more courthouses, plan a fun hiking trip, some botanical gardens. Then gather the family for the video. And then you want to pick someone who can take down the important information. I'm going to have the logo of the place to visit, the cost, which is free, the address, phone number, hours of operation, any additional information, and also a map of the area. So be sure to have someone ready and available to take down all the important information for your trip. Step 4 is get the family together because it's time to watch the video. Let's check it out. All aboard! That's right, everybody. First stop on our adventure road trip is Foley Railroad Museum and Model Train Exhibit for free. It is at 125 East Laurel Avenue, Foley, Alabama, 36535. The phone number is 251-943-1818. And as of now, the museum hours are Monday through Saturday from 10 to 3. And the model train exhibit Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 10 to 2. Let's get started. The first railroad depot was built on site in 1905 when Bay Minette Fort Morgan Railway was formed. Mr. John B. Foley, for whom the town is named, used some of his own money to extend the rail line to Foley from Bay Minette. When the extension was finished in 1907, it became the L&N Railroad. A fire destroyed the first station, so a second depot was built in 1909. This is the building that stands here today. In 1909, the Foley Railroad Museum used to be a depot that was the city's hub of activity for over 60 years. Today, you can visit the historic depot for free to see photos, tools, memorabilia documenting Foley's history, and the important part the railroad played in developing Foley, Alabama. In the fall, winter, and spring on Saturdays from 10 to 2, cats will ride around Heritage Park on Foley's Charles Ebert Express II. This train offers rides to children and their parents on Saturdays from 10 until 2 and throughout the year, and also on Tuesdays and Thursdays during the summer months. Catch this free train at the historic Foley Railroad Museum and Depot. Last but not least, you don't want to miss Foley's model train exhibit, taken care of by the Caboose Club. This is a delightful scale model train display that covers 1,200 square feet of tabletop. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 10 until 2, you can view this beautiful train exhibit. The engineers who run the trains love what they do, and they enjoy answering questions about the custom layout that they created. Multiple freight trains and passenger trains crisscross the layout that include very detailed model town, a farming community, a country fair, a potato shed, outdoor drive-in, and tall wooden trestle bridges with tunnels. The model train exhibit is free to all and open on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. It's a wonderful place to spend time with your children or anyone who loves model railroading. As we stated, this exhibit is absolutely free, but donations are appreciated and accepted. They need money to keep running. Alright, that's it for our first Free Fun in 50 adventure. Let's check out number 2. Next up is Birmingham Botanical Gardens. The cost, absolutely free. The hours are Monday through Sunday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and they do go by daylight savings time, so make sure to call if you have any questions about hours. They are located at 2612 Lane Park Road in Birmingham, Alabama 35223, and their phone number is 205-414-3950. Let's hear a little bit about the gardens. Birmingham Botanical Gardens is a cherished place of respite and inspiration since 1962. Birmingham Botanical Gardens promotes a passion for plants, gardens, and the natural world. Located in the heart of Birmingham, Alabama, in one of the most biodiverse areas in the United States, this urban oasis encompasses 67 acres, featuring more than 24 garden spaces. Wow! That reflects the region's rich and varied terrain and showcases the many plants that thrive in these southern gardens. Every year, the gardens welcomes more than 330,000 visitors from across the region and around the world, providing a meaningful connection to nature and a vibrant source of plant gardening, wellness, and environmental education. I would definitely put Birmingham Botanical Gardens down as one of the places you want to go on your free, fun road trip. All right, let's check out number 3. If you and your family are out and about in Birmingham on your free, fun road trip, you may want to check out Birmingham's Rainbow Light Tunnel. It is free to visit 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This beautiful LED tunnel provides great photo and video opportunities, whether you are a seasoned photographer or not. It is located at 114th Street, South Birmingham, Alabama 35203. Next up, Birmingham Museum of Art, number 4. The Birmingham Museum of Art is absolutely free to visit. You can visit it at 2000 Rev. Abraham Woods Jr. Boulevard, Birmingham, Alabama 35203. You definitely want to call for hours, and the phone number is 205-254-2565. Let's hear a little bit more about this museum. The Birmingham Museum of Art is one of the finest regional museums in the United States. It houses a diverse collection of more than 27,000 paintings, sculptures, prints, drawings, and decorative arts dating from ancient to modern times. The collection presents a rich panorama of cultures, featuring the museum's extensive holdings of Asian, European, American, African, pre-Columbian, and Native art. Their mission statement is, the mission of Birmingham Museum of Art is to spark the creativity, imagination, and liveliness of Birmingham by connecting all its people to the experience, meaning, and joy of art. This is an amazing place to take your family on your free, fun road trip. Number 5. The Wheeler National Wildlife Refuge is located at 3121 Visitor Center Road in Decatur, Alabama 35603. The phone number is 256-350-6639. It is absolutely free to visit, and you want to call for information to see when they're open. And they have been under renovation until November of 2023. So you want to check with them to see what activities you're able to do. So definitely give them a call before you go. Let's check out what Wheeler National Wildlife Refuge is all about. The Wheeler National Wildlife Refuge is a part of the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, the only agency in the federal government whose primary responsibility is the conservation and management of fish, wildlife, plants, and their habitats for the American people. They offer a variety of opportunities to enjoy the outdoors and their shared natural heritage. And through their work to conserve natural resources, they provide communities with healthier environments, clean water, flood control, and a stronger economy. This is an awesome place to visit. They have so many activities, it doesn't even make any kind of sense. Their activity page is huge. You can visit them at fws.gov/about. They also have on their website their services, species, a way to get involved. On their Visit Us page, oh my goodness, there's so many things you can do. You can hunt, you can fish, you can camp, you can hike, you can kayak. You can do a variety of lots of things with your family. So I definitely give them a call. Check out what they're about, because you can visit them absolutely free and have an amazing free fun road trip. Check out Wheeler National Wildlife Refuge. Next up, Gulf Shores and Orange Beach Tourism, Alabama's white sand beaches. Let's check it out. Gulf Shores and Orange Beach Tourism, Alabama's white sand beaches. The cost, absolutely free. Located at 23685 Perdido Beach Boulevard, Orange Beach, Alabama 36561. The phone number is 251-974-1510. You can get information at info@gulfshores.com. The hours of operation are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. Definitely want to check them out before you visit. All right, let's check out what they are all about. Orange Beach Waterfront Park does have some rules they ask you to follow. They ask you to please dispose of all trash in appropriate containers. Alcohol beverages are not allowed. For safety of all users, they do not allow any sort of inflatable pool toys. They ask you to be mindful of your pets and pick up after them. They are allowed. Grills are allowed in the park. They ask that they be removed after use and that you extinguish all flames and coals. Tents that need to be staked down are not allowed due to water and electrical lines that could be underground. Areas of the park such as pier, kids park, etc. cannot be closed off to the public for events such as weddings and parties. Use of the park is with the understanding that access will not be limited. And they said they do not charge a rental fee for use of the park. Therefore, many overlapping functions can and do go on simultaneously. Power and water hookups are not available. And if you have any questions, you can call 251-981-6039 or 251-981-1524. Orange Beach Waterfront Park is open to the public year-round. This beautiful family park is located on Wolf Bay. 7 picnic tables with shelters with grills are situated all around the park. There are 2 restroom buildings, paved walking paths, and the kids park with slides, swings, climbing areas, and shade structures. The pier is also available and so very beautiful. There are also lots of really fun things you can do, such as the canoe trails, the backcountry, the dog park, the disc golf course, among other very fun things you can check out on their website. Also, the City of Orange Beach offers wireless hotspots 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at the Public Library, Aquatic Center, Tennis Center, Recreation Center, Sportsplex, Golf Center, City Hall, Community Center, Wind and Water Learning Center, and Waterfront Park. They hope that you enjoy this free service. What a wonderful place to take your family on your free, fun road trip. That Wi-Fi is going to come in handy for uploading those videos and pictures. So you do want to check that out. Number 7, the Sipsey Wilderness, land of 1,000 waterfalls. The cost, absolutely free. The address is Winston County Road 23, Double Springs, Alabama 35553. You can call the phone number of 205-489-5111 for information. It is open 24 hours a day and again, absolutely free. Let's see what Sipsey Wilderness has to offer us for our free, fun road trip. The Sipsey Wilderness lies within Bankhead National Forest and the Sipsey Fork of the Black Warrior River in northwestern Alabama. Designated in 1975 and expanded in 1988, this 24,922 acre Sipsey is the largest and most frequently visited wilderness area in Alabama, and it contains dozens of waterfalls. The wilderness consists of the low plateau of the Brindley Mountain, which is dissected into a rough landscape by several creeks and rivers. Due to the layer of limestone and sandstone that make up the area, waterfalls are very common in the wilderness. This is how the wilderness got the nickname, Land of 1,000 Waterfalls. If you and your family enjoy hiking trips, then this is an amazing place to consider for your free fun road trip. The Sipsey Wilderness Hiking Club promotes hiking in the Sipsey Wilderness, as they have 7 major trailheads and over 12 hiking trails that vary from 1.8 miles to 7.3 miles. The area also has historical importance, as right off one of the trails there is a small waterfall with a hidden cave behind it, rich in saltpeter, a substance used for making gunpowder. During the American Civil War, a small skirmish was fought by the nearby Hubbard's cotton mill so the victor could have access to that cave. What an interesting place to take your family on your free fun road trip. And just think of the interesting and educational discussions you and your family will have while enjoying yourselves. Florence, Alabama, Cypress Creek. Cost absolutely free. It sits at 981 Jackson Road in Florence, Alabama, 35630. The hours of operation are from daylight to dark. The phone number is 256-760-6300, or you can go to their website or email for more information at mdoyle, D-O-Y-L-E, at florenceal.org. All right, let's see what Florence, Alabama has to offer with Cypress Creek. Cypress Creek originates in Tennessee and meanders in a southerly direction through Lauderdale County before reaching the Tennessee River. Cypress Creek is typical of streams that occur on the north bank of the Tennessee River. These streams are characterized by excellent water quality, a substrate of sand and gravel, and sustained flows year-round. Due to the excellent quality of water and the flow, Cypress Creek supports a very diverse fish community. The upper section of Cypress Creek, from County Road 10 to County Road 16, provides superb wade fishing. The upper section of Cypress Creek provides excellent fishing for smallmouth bass, largemouth bass, spotted bass, rock bass, bluegill, and long-eared sunfish. All that is needed is an ultralight spinning rod and a reel combo or light fly rod for an afternoon of easy fishing. The lower section of Cypress Creek can be easily floated by canoe. The best section for floating is from County Road 16 near Manson View Estates to take out at Wildwood Park on Waterloo Road. The canoe launch at Wildwood Park is a concrete slope constructed by the Florence Water Department back in 2006, early 2007. This middle section is fairly easy to float, but it is 8 to 9 miles. And if you love fishing, this is a good place to fish as well. Smallmouth bass, largemouth bass, spotted bass, rock bass, bluegill, long-eared sunfish, and catfish are live in this section. Ultralight tackle is appropriate fishing gear for this section as well. Small crankbaits, spinners, or live bait is all that is needed for a day or afternoon full of fishing and relaxation. Now, this is very important. The lowest section of Cypress Creek does have a dam that can be very dangerous. This dam is 5,000 feet downstream of Cox Creek Parkway. Boating, swimming, and wading within 100 feet of the dam is dangerous and strictly prohibited. There is a portage trail on the west side on the right going downstream of the creek that allows safe passage around the dam. The gravel trail begins approximately 300 feet upstream of the dam, so please watch out for that. I'm thinking Cypress Creek is a great destination to put on your free fun road trip. Now, Let's check out what's up next. Number 9. Montgomery Museum of Fine Arts. The Montgomery Museum of Fine Arts is absolutely free to visit. It sits at 1 Museum Drive, Montgomery, Alabama 36117. The phone number is 334-65-4333. They're closed on Mondays. Operating hours are Tuesday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., with the last entry into the museum being accepted at 4:45 p.m. Now, if you have any other questions or concerns, you can please call and ask someone at the museum, or you can visit their website at mmfa.org. All right, let's see what the Montgomery Museum of Fine Arts has to offer us on our free fun adventure. The museum opened its doors in 1930 and was founded in 1930 by artist John Kelly Fitzpatrick, Mrs. Harry S. Houghton, and the Morning View Partners. It was an abandoned school building, and it was provided by the city of Montgomery at an annual rent of $1. The Montgomery Museum of Fine Arts is now home to over 4,000 works of art. The museum's collection consists primarily of works by American artists from the 18th to 21st centuries. Entering the 2020 pandemic, with the museum's galleries closed to the public for 7 months, the staff seized the opportunity to repaint the galleries, reorganize the installation of the works, and alas, reinvigorate those labels. Also creating a visually stunning virtual tour of the Blount collection for museum goers to visit virtually during the pandemic, and it is still available today. The Blount collection was originally conceived as a corporate art collection purchased between 1973 and 1983 by Winton M. Blount for his Montgomery-based construction company, Blount Incorporated. Blount was inspired by his tenure as Postmaster General of the United States and subsequent desire to mark the occasion of America's 1976 bicentennial in a tangible way that would have lasting value. Working with New York-based American art dealer Larry Fleischman of Kennedy Galleries, he built a collection of paintings and watercolors and gave 41 of its finest works to the museum and Montgomery community in 1989, shortly after the museum's building in Blount Cultural Park was completed. What an interesting and awesome place to add to your Free Fun and 50 adventure. Alright, last but not least, a wonderful place that I know you and your family will want to put on your free fun road trip, a tour of Bud's Best Cookies Factory. Oh yeah, who doesn't like cookies? Let's check it out. Number 10, Bud's Best Cookies. Of all places to put on your free fun road trip, this one is a must. The cost is absolutely free, and it sits at 2070 Parkway Office Circle, Birmingham, Alabama 35244. The phone number is 205-987-4840. Now, there are renovations taking place, so the tours will not begin again until the spring of 2023, but that's not much further away. So the best thing to do is check at budsbestcookies.com/tours for the most recent tour information. Now, let's check out what it's like to tour Bud's Best Cookies. If you and your family love cookies, then this next fun-free adventure is sure to taste sweet. You and your family can visit Bud's Best Cookie Factory for free. They have tours for you and your family that you can take and see how these amazing bite-sized cookies are made. They have a cute cookie train you and your family board as you're taken around the factory and told the story of how Bud's Best Cookies came to be. This is a super educational and fun trip for adults and children. You for sure want to add Bud's Best Cookies to your family's free fun adventure. Announcement: Bud's Best Cookies tours are closed just until spring of 2023 due to some renovations in the factory. So be sure to call and visit the website for further information. Alright, that's it for our first Free Fun and 50 video. Coming up next is Alaska. If you enjoyed our first Free Fun and 50 video and want to see what else Alabama has to offer, you can just go to alabama.travel, and they have basically everything there that Alabama has to offer in just one easy place. So you can just put your name, email in there and fill out the form, and they'll send you some information. All right, that's it for our very first Free Fun and 50 video. Next up is Alaska. We thank you so much for watching, and we hope that you stay tuned for the next video. All right, we'll see you later right here on Let's Have Some Fun.